All right, today, Ipoh, we started off the morning with some coffees and chocolate and matcha. Then we went off to a place called the Lost World. It's a big theme park with lots and lots of stuff happening. We got onto a little shuttle bus that took us out to the petting zoo.
I love this.
There's some raccoons. There was
My favorite guinea pigs.
guinea pigs.
So many guinea pigs.
It's like, it's the best day ever. It's like, it's one of the best days ever. Turtles. Mum got to touch a turtle. What were these? These were porcupines. They were really cool.
Awesome.
And we had to feed these porcupines. They were fun.
Some pumpkins.
Didn't
We were like zookeepers.
Definitely didn't want to pat them. Can't pat them the wrong way. And then there was the tarantula area. It was a bit disappointing because they were all put away. And then my favourite, capybara. Oh, capybara. Oh, capybara.
Ew,
He was
that's such an egg.
he was so slimy.
It was so gross.
He had the grossest hair. I'm looking forward to patting them at the capybara cafe later.
I think we should get small ones.
These ones. He was so friendly. He loved me the most. He already, look at him. He's just like, I love you. Yeah, I do. I don't know what those other things. Give him a bum rub. Yeah, my capybara.
He did not care about that.
Yeah, he loved me.
Hang back.
And then there's finches. There was kind of big aviary. You got to walk around up in there. And there was a peacock. Look at me. And then we were feeding these parrots. Oh, really gentle. We thought they could bit our fingers off. And then, yeah, we'll head back at the guinea pigs.
They were
Just
my
feeding.
favorite.
There was like a zoo animal there. And there was these snakes. They were ginormous. Some of these snakes could eat us.
The biggest snakes are.
Huge snakes, big pythons. And there was an area where we get to feed bunnies, which is kind of weird. I don't know what these were, but they had massive ears. They could hear me. There was a big snapping turtle. I was trying to get him to snap, and there was a big, what do they cook?
Komodo
Dragons. There was a massive fish. And then this was Mum's favourite bit.
Yeah, this was my highlight. I have been wanting to feed a giraffe for 15 years now, and dreams come true. This was awesome.
There you go. Giraffe tick.
His head was bigger than my whole body, bro.
He was ginormous. He had the biggest tongue. His tongue was longer than my arm.
That's how below average that is.
Yeah, that's how he was average size. He was very hungry. He wouldn't let us touch him though. See, look, it's like, get away.
It's a great angle.
Just feed me.
Just good.
Yeah, just feed me. Don't touch me. Yeah, he was gorgeous. But he was kind of funny because once the zebras came, he was out of here.
Crunchy, crunchy,
The
crunchy.
zebras are a bit of a bully.
Get out of the way.
No, he just doesn't care.
He was feeding, had to feed them with tongs. They'll bite your fingers off.
Okay.
Look at them, they were pretty aggressive. Then there was tigers. We didn't really care much about the tigers.
Seen them.
Seen them. And then we had to walk around. It was actually a massive place. They had these big cliffs everywhere. There were so many things to see, really.
You
There
could
was-
feed these fish.
You can feed this
But
fish
you had to feed them on the fishing rod.
on a
So
fishing
it's
rod, like if you're
reverse
fishing.
Fishing.
The hyena was a real highlight. And then there was hippos. They were asleep.
I did want to feed the hippos. But
Hippos would have been good. The girls spent a lot of time petting cats, which was weird.
That was me.
The two things that they liked the most was guinea pigs and cats, which we have at home. Anyway, went on to this lazy river, which was, it didn't move. We had to kind of push ourselves around, which kind of defeated the lazy river thing, because we just sat there.
a little bit quicker, definitely.
Someone-
That's also fun.
Trying to paddle on.
Got some spray, and there was animals on the side, like emus and stuff, which was kind of funny. And then we went to this little area where it was like a dragon Aztec theme.
That's so cute.
Lots of little lights, stuff. Yeah, that's a bit
It
scary.
goes until 11 o'clock.
Yeah, and they have movies and stuff. So then we went to the water park area. Lots of slides, slippery slides.
And one slide and one roller coaster.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I didn't film anything on the roller coaster. And this was a slide that Mum's traumatized by.
So am I.
It was so fast, and then you hit in these bumps. It was the weirdest thing.
They're on the other one.
It was fun. But we come from the Gold Coast, so slides were. This is
Disney mom
mum.
traumatizing moment.
See, this is the time when she knew she effed up.
You're supposed to stay on the boat.
She's like, nah, I'm done.
Wow.
Yeah,
No
yeah,
more.
yeah.
No more.
You might be wondering why I ended up here. Chloe and I kept on. We didn't know about this slide, so this was a bonus slide. We was quite excited that there was this extra slide that we didn't see at the start. And that was fun. And then there was this hot springs, which is really weird because everywhere is just really hot anyway. And then suddenly there was these springs that were like 42 degrees or something. It was sitting in a bath in a hot air. Anyway, it was a massive day, so we ended up getting some curries, really nice curries and dal and that. And my capybara. Capybara.
Okay, see you later.
Okay, say bye.